Alright everyone, welcome to What This Song Teaches You, which is my new series where I listen to songs for the first time and I teach you the parts. Today I've picked a song by Harry Styles. It's just come out, I think, 18 hours ago. It's called American Girls. I haven't listened to much Harry Styles in my time, so this will be a new experience for me. And yeah, hopefully I can show you the chords and stuff. Let's get into it. Let's give it a go. Yeah, okay. I think the chords, it's like an F sharp chord, F sharp major, and a C sharp major chord, F sharp and C sharp. So you could put your capo on the second fret, play an E shape, like a B. There's probably an easier way. You could put your capo on the 4th fret, and play a D and an A, D shape and an A. That might be an easier way to do it. But there was this guitar part going on underneath, or I think it was actually a piano part, which... Let me just listen to it again. This bit. Yeah, I remember it. So it goes... So if you wanted just to play that part, you bar the 6th fret on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and then play the 2 strings together, and then it's then like 6 and 8 on those 2 strings, so 6 on the 3rd string, 8 on the 2nd string, and then it's simpler after that. It's 6 and 7 on the same strings, the 3rd and 2nd string, 6 and 7, and then back to barring 6, so it goes 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But we might be able to play the chords at the same time, so if the chords... Yeah, let me play it, I'll have a listen. Cool part though, like the part. Yeah, I thought I could put it there, so the chord... check that's right, and then yeah, I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, so you could do something like this on your guitar if you wanted to play a little version of it. So it's, yeah. Okay, so you put your capo on the 6th fret, and we're gonna play the 2nd and 3rd strings open, and then you have to put your little finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. But do that at the same time, playing like this kind of C. It's like a C chord. So maybe get set up in a C chord. It's a C add 9 chord we're going for. So set up in a C chord and then put your little finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So you start with your hand off, play the two open strings, second and third string open. Then you'd pick put your little finger on that third fret and pick it. But then you'd get into this C chord, so pretty quickly. So C with your little finger on the second string, third fret. So da, da, da. Down, down, up, down, down, down. Down, down, up, down, down, down is what you want to strum. Down, down, up, down, down, down. So maybe one more down. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. So da, 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 down, down, up, down, 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 down. Then take your little finger off this C add 9 chord, this C with your little finger, and then play the second and third string again, just in a C chord. Then you take your hand out of the chord and play those two strings, the second and third string, but your hand's not playing down, pressing down or anything. So you got to play in a C, hit those two strings, and then take your hand off and play the second and third string. Then you just want to go into like a kind of easy G chord. I'd probably use these two fingers because you're going back to a C. So yeah, second and third fingers both on the second fret of the A string, third fret of the E string. So like a G chord, but just the lower two strings. So we just did the C, pick the two strings, take your hand off, and then get into this G. And I think we're gonna do the same strum pattern we did before. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. So then it just loops. Da, da, da. Cool guitar part. That should be fun to play. Have a go at that. Let's get back into it. I'll play along to it this time. So for this intro, you could just go play this C add 9 chord, and then do something like that. Okay, I'll go back. Let's play along again. So you could do that simple version. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Do that for quite a while, because then the bass comes in. That's when you'd probably bring in that strumming pattern. Cool. So let's go from when the bass comes in. Time will show that you should try it. Those American girls you spend your life with. I've known you for 8 years, it's all that I've heard. My friends are in love with American girls. I've seen it say that. this is the chorus, I think, American Girls. You could do like if you wanted to do the full chord, you could do like a C. Or a C with a G in the bass. It's quite nice. C with a G in the bass. And then just the G chord then. Something like this. Or just keep the easy G. And then he's ditched the melody, so you'd just be strumming. It's quite consistent, so you just strum down for most of this. And then the riff's coming back. Da, da, da. Yes, that was like another verse. He's just bringing in that riff back and forth. So listen out to where the riff's coming in and out, and then otherwise just it's still those same two chords. Looks like a cool video. Cool little synth part. Let's try and figure that out. Okay, so I reckon you could do those two parts together. So the chords stay the same. But we've got this little synth part that's going. Oh, it's putting over here. Figuring out the best way to do it. Okay, I reckon do it like this. There's these cool little Beatles kind of chords from Blackbird, which are cool to do, and allows you to play melodies and chords at the same time. So if you put your first finger on the third fret of the A string, and then put your third finger on the 5th fret of the B string, the 2nd string, so you got 3 and 5. That gives, and then you just hit the 4 middles. Don't hit the 2 E strings. Hit 4 strings. Do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5 times. Then you go to this shape. Put your take your finger off that 5 and put your 2nd finger underneath on the 3rd fret on the E string. So now you're doing 3rd fret on the bass on the 2nd string down, and then your 3rd fret on the E string, 3 and 3. And then yeah, we'd strum now 5 strings. Then you go to 3 and 5, put your fingers now on the E string, on the 1st string. Then you'd go to 3 and 7, so your little finger, it's quite a stretch. Bring your thumb right down, so you start with 5 on the 2nd string, then go to 3 and 3, then 3 and 5 down here, and then 3 and 7. and forehand. So you're strumming quite fast. Little up strum at the end. And then if you go and play this, put your third finger on, like what we were doing for the G, it's a third fret, and then put your little finger down on the second string on the third fret. So they're both on the third fret. And then you do that for quite a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's all, yeah, it's like nearly two bars. On the last strum, put your first finger on that B string, second string, on the first fret. So you're doing like 3 and 1. And then that was the part. If you put that together, you got... Yeah, quite technical. Have a good... Yeah, slow that down, see if you can figure out those shapes. Let's try and do that. I think the synth's still in. There was a little interlude bit. I think that's just the music video, maybe. Yeah, and he's brought back the synth bit at the end. Wow, we got there. There you go. Oh, that ended up quite a nice little guitar part. So I've totally forgotten how to do it. So yeah, I guess with that song, you've learned that you can write a song with 2 chords, but it's all about the melodies, all about the little hooks. So he's come up with like 2 really strong hooks, if I could remember them. And then this little synth part at the end was really good, and obviously the vocal line is really good. And catchy, proper pop song, that one. Yeah, so I'm going to keep this series going. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you like the video, and write in the comments any other songs I should check out, because yeah, I don't listen to a lot of this sort of music, so I'm trying to listen to new music. So if you got any old favourites or new songs, I'll try and figure them out. Yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye everyone. See ya.